The components of LR parser are nothing but input. You have an output, a stack, a driver program, and a parsing table, which time and again have been informed to you or been explained to you. And we have also seen that the driver program remains same for all the three algorithms. Now, the three algorithms which we are discussing to construct an LR parsing table, we are nothing but called as simple LR, SLR1, LR1, that is an LR parser, and LALR, also called as a look ahead LR parser. Have started with constructing the first one, that is simple LR. We'll see few of those examples which were being as a part of case study given to you. Now, as this is what your question that we are trying to solve. So given an LR parsing table, no, I think this is being done. Sorry, we are solving this particular one, the construction of an SLR1 parsing table. Now, this were the production of grammar that were being given to you, and you are supposed to construct a parsing table, or rather we are constructing a parsing table for this particular example. Now, to construct an SLR parsing table, the components or the things that are being required to construct an SLR1 parsing table is the first step that is required to construct is called as we have to build an augmented grammar. Now, what is an augmented grammar? E is a start symbol of the given grammar. In any grammar, if E is defined as well as used. What is the definition of E? The first production, as you see, E goes to E plus E is called as a definition of E. And the last production, last in the sense, the second last production, if you see F goes to open bracket E close bracket, we say that the value of E is being used by F. So in any productions, if the value, if E is being defined as well as being used, then in that kind of a productions or that kind of a grammar, we have to build an augmented grammar. To build an augmented grammar, I have created a new start symbol, that is E dash goes to the original start symbol E, and you have a dollar which is being enclosed as a part of a terminal symbol in that production. So this was the first step. You are supposed to augment the given grammar. After you augment the given grammar, we are supposed to construct LR0 item. LR0 item are constructed using the dot product theory, wherein given a production A equal to XYZ, we are supposed to initially start with the dot here. Basically, dot product in the sense we are calculating the look ahead. It is also called as we are just calculating the look ahead value. Now, what is the look ahead value? We start looking at the string which is on the right hand side, because we are doing here a reduction process. So we will start looking at the string on the right hand side. The first string on the string on the right hand side is XYZ. So we are starting here. So we have put a dot here. So dot XYZ. As soon we are look ahead that particular symbol, we are supposed to process that symbol. Now from dot, the look ahead symbol is an X. Therefore, X is being processed and the dot is shifted. You can see at production number 2. Now the dot look ahead value for the second production is Y. Therefore, Y is being processed and the dot is shifted. And the last value look ahead for dot is Z. Therefore, the Z is being processed and dot is coming at the end. The moment the dot come end of any production, we say that the entire string XYZ on the right hand side is being processed or is being executed. So this is how the dot product kind of thing work. And we have calculated this particular LR0 items. Now, to calculate an LR0 item, you are supposed to first start with an I0 item set. This is the half of the diagram, because we were constructing this. This is the original diagram which we have drawn. So we are taking the original set. So this was your I0 item. E dash goes to dot E dot, because we are supposed to put dot ahead of each of them, as shown in production number 1 here. So dot is ahead of each of the production. So this is how this production the I0 item set is built. Now we are supposed to start processing the dot one by one. Now the values that are being processed from I0 are E value, T value, F value, open bracket, and ID. So these were the values which can be processed. Now how we have identified this particular value? Look at this I0 set. You are supposed to see after a dot which is the look ahead value. In the first production, the look ahead value is E. In the second production, again the look ahead value is E. So you do not have to create two processing symbols of E separately. So I create only one outgoing arc from I0, that is E. Similarly, production number 3 and production number 4, T is being processed. Therefore, only T is being written here. Production number next, which is the 5th production, which is basically the F1, which is being written here. And next is an open bracket, and next is an ID. So these are the arrows which are being generated from an I0 item set. Now we start processing the first set, that is constructing the first set, that is SLR parsing table. Now before constructing an SLR parsing table, we will be constructing the first set in which after the dot there was e production, e non-terminal symbol. So we have added production starting with an e, and you have added the last production of e which we have added was again dot t. Therefore t productions were added, and the last production of t which we have added was that dot f. Therefore the f productions were added, and so forth and so forth. We have built up this particular table. So everybody has done with this LR0 item set. Now before we construct this LR0 item set, I've told you that you're supposed to calculate the first and follow, because the third step that is required to construct an SLR parsing table, as I've told you, there are four steps which are being required to construct an SLR parsing table. First step is the augmented grammar. The second step is the LR0 item set, which we have done. The third step is the computation of first and follow set. So this is what the follow set means. Basically, we require a follow set. But since follow is dependent on the first, I have asked you to calculate the first set also. So this is what the follow of E, T, and F. So kindly check if you are getting the same values. So this is what the follow of E, T, and F. Many of them have written down this follow. So this is the follow of the first example. And now we will be constructing the step 4, that is SLR parsing table. Now before constructing an SLR parsing table, these were the two part of things which were being given to you. We'll see the solution of this, and we will also see the solution of this, and then come back to the original problem wherein we are yet to make a SLR parsing table, that is step 4. Now this is what the diagram of your first solution looks like. Now few of them had a minor correction whom they have posted. I'll read out if the diagram is not clear. First, you are supposed to augment the given grammar. So the augmented grammar is f dash goes to f dollar. So since f was a start symbol of the given grammar in this particular example, f was a start symbol, f is being defined here and f is being used here. Therefore you are supposed to augment the given grammar. So I am reading out an I0 set. Please check your I0 set. So I0 set is f dash goes to dot f dollar, f goes to dot h, f goes to dot f b d h, h goes to dot small a, and h goes to dot open bracket f close bracket. Now from I0, the elements that are need to be processed are f, h, a, small a, and an open bracket. So there are 4 elements which are supposed to be processed from I0. So with an f, it goes to an I1 set. The elements of I1 are f dash goes to f dot dollar, and the second element is f goes to f dot bdh. Now if you look at this I1 set second production, after a dot there is a single terminal, that is b. Therefore we cannot add any new production to this. So I1 is complete. For I2, the value for I2 is for the h arrow. For I2, the production is f goes to h dot. The dot is at the end. That means this production is complete. Next is for the small a, giving rise to an I3 set. H goes to a dot. So that is basically at the end of the given production. So I3 also has a process production. H goes to a dot. Next is for open bracket. So open bracket, we have an I4 element, H goes to open bracket dot F close bracket. Now after a dot, there is a non-terminal symbol F. Therefore, production starting with an F has to be added there. So two productions that were starting with an F, F goes to dot H and F goes to dot H. Now out of this two production, dot F के productions हमने add किए हैं, लेकिन dot H के भी production है. Therefore, two more productions that will be added is for value H. H goes to A and H goes to dot A and H goes to dot open bracket F close bracket. So please Those who have not got this I4 set, please check this I4 set. ये f डॉट h भी ऐड हो गया है, इसके लिए h के भी प्रोडक्शंस आपको ऐड करने हैं. So that was your I1, I2, I3 and I4. Now the element that is processed from an I1 set is the first production is considered as to be a process element. The second production to be processed is the B. So from I1 with an B terminal symbol, we will go to I5 set, and the I5 set entry is read as F goes to FB dot DH. After a dot, there is a terminal symbol. Therefore, nothing can be added to that set, and that set is terminated. Sorry, said as I5 set. I2 is considered as a process set. I3 is considered as a process set. We come down to I4. The element that needs to be processed from I4 are F, then we have an element H, then we have an element A, and then we have an element open bracket. Now, the first element F, the productions which are being processed for F is giving rise to a new set, that is an I6 set. The elements of I6 are H goes to open bracket F dot close bracket, and F goes to F dot BDH. So that is the I6 set. With an open bracket, it goes to itself. With a small a, it goes to I3. It goes to I3, and with a capital H, it goes to I2. And with a capital H, it goes to I2. So that completes I4. Coming down to I5, there is a single element that needs to be processed, that is D, giving rise to set I7. The elements of I7 are F goes to F, B, D dot H, H goes to dot A. Because dot H हो गया है, इसके लिए H के प्रोडक्शंस ऐड करने हैं. तो I7 सेट भी काफी लोगों ने गलत बनाया है, वो I7 सेट भी चेक कीजिए, क्योंकि डॉट H हुआ है, इसके लिए H के प्रोडक्शंस आपको I7 में ऐड करने हैं. Is that clear? Now coming down to I6, I6 with a close bracket. Now I8, many students have written one more value of F. I have told you in the last lecture only कि अगर पूरा प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हो चुका है, डॉट के बाद कोई लुक एड वैल्यू नहीं है, आपको कोई भी एलिमेंट वहां पे ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Therefore I8 has a single production, H goes to open bracket F close bracket dot, and I9 set is having again a single production, F goes to F B D H dot. So there are 9 sets. That means from 0 to 9, that means 10 item sets are generated. Is that clear? Is the diagram clear to everybody? Is the diagram clear to everybody? Is the diagram clear to everybody? Shall we go ahead? So kindly make the corrections in case if you have not. So kindly make the yes or no. Yes or no? क्या था, क्या बोले, कुछ समझा नहीं.
नो मैम, वो क्लियर नहीं है, थोड़ा थोड़ा बीच में तो समझ नहीं आया.
हाँ, तो कौन सा पूछिए, तो आप मुझे फिर मैं बताऊंगी आपको क्या है. आपने ड्रॉ किया है क्या, पहले आप मुझे उसका जवाब दीजिए. हाँ, हैव यू ड्रॉन? Is an attempt made to draw this diagram? If you have not made an attempt, you will not understand.
नहीं किया था.
100 हाँ, तो you have to make an attempt to draw this. Then only you understand. Those students who have drawn this can understand कि वो कहाँ गलत हो चुके हैं. So this is the diagram for the first example. For the second example, we will share or we will discuss this diagram today. I will post the solution of this particular diagram because we have to start with LR1, which is a huge problem solving compared to SLR. Now coming back to the original of the problem, हमने कहाँ से चालू किया था? हमने यहाँ से चालू किया था. ये दिया था कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ SLR पार्सिंग टेबल. स्टेप 1 हो चुका है. स्टेप 2 LR0 आइटम सेट हो चुका है. स्टेप 3 फर्स्ट और फॉलो हो चुका है. अभी मैंने आपको कल बोला था कि यू आर सपोज टू लीव अ ब्लैंक पेज बिकॉज वन कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन शुड बी क्लियर. So I hope everybody must have left a blank page. Come down to that particular page and give step 4 SLR parsing table. Give a heading to that particular page and write down SLR parsing table. Give a heading to that particular page. Step 4 of the solution. Write down SLR parsing table. SLR parsing table. SLR parsing table. Now I'll tell you how to draw this particular table. Now everybody look at the LR0 item set. Please look at your LR0 item set. We are supposed to construct an SLR parsing table based on LR0 item set. So this particular solution is there with everybody. So kindly look at that solution and we will start building this SLR parsing table. Now there are, as I have told you, the SLR parsing table consists of three parts, or basically major two parts called as an action part and an go to part, and there is a state part. So there are three parts. ये diagram यहाँ पे जो paste किया है वो incomplete है. I will start making it in front of you so that you know how to make that particular diagram. So we will be making an SLR parsing table. That is the fourth step of the solution. Now, you are supposed to look at an LR0 item set. Remember, these item sets are called as LR0 item set. Now, before we make a table, there are different ways of asking this question. There may be a certain times they will only ask you that कि LR0 item set ही बनाइए. तो आपको ये solution यहाँ तक बना के छोड़ देना है. अगर आपको बोला गया है कि पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है तो आपको फर्स्ट फॉलो कंप्यूट करना है और पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है. अगर सिर्फ LR0 बोला गया है तो ये डायग्राम ही आपको बनाना है. नाउ this diagram is considered as one complete diagram. Do not break the diagram. Half you draw up, half you draw below. Nahi, you are supposed to make it as one complete diagram. Please bear in mind, this is one complete diagram. Do not break the diagram at any point. Now coming down to the construction of your SLR parsing table, look at the state. How many things we require to create a parsing table? You require a state. Everybody requires a state. You require an action part. You require an action part, and you require an go to. Do not make it. I'll tell you how to make it and give you time also. तो आपको ये तीन चीजें चाहिए, एक्शन पार्ट, गो टू पार्ट और स्टेट पार्ट. नाउ कमिंग डाउन टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, we are supposed to see what this action means. Actions are basically all the terminal symbols which are being defined into the given grammar, and go to is all the non-terminal symbol defined into the given grammar. Now आपका ग्रामर देखिए और आप मुझे बताइए कि कितने टर्मिनल सिंबल है. कितने टर्मिनल सिंबल है? How many terminal symbols are there? नहीं है. How many terminal symbols are there in the given grammar? Can anyone respond so that we can proceed further?
4.
4. Tell me which are those. ID. The first is an ID. So this is an ID part. So the first terminal symbol is an ID. The next terminal symbol is, the next one is plus. So the next terminal symbol is an plus. First example. Next is a star. Next is an open bracket. Next is a close bracket. I hope by now you understand how to generate a terminal symbol. And the last one which we are taking is a dollar. And the last one which we are taking is a dollar. The last one which we are taking as a dollar. Do you agree to this? The action part. Is the action part of the table clear to everybody? How to draw the action part of the table? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how many terminal symbols are there? Non-terminal symbols. Sorry, how many non-terminal symbols are there? The non-terminal symbols are E, T, and F. Correct? The non-terminal symbols are E, T, and F. So we come down here to the table. I write down E here, I write down T here, and I write down F here. Clear? ये आपको समझ में आया? टेबल का स्ट्रक्चर समझ में आया? आपके टेबल कंसिस्ट ऑफ 2 elements, 2 columns. Your table is partitioned into 2 columns. One is an action part, another is an go-to part. So I have divided this particular table into an action and a go-to part and a state. Is the structure of the table clear to everybody? कैसे बनाना है टेबल? स्ट्रक्चर क्लियर है क्या? Is the structure clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So now start making this template. So you have an action state part, you have an action part, you have an go-to part. I have written down all terminal symbols here and along with a dollar, and I have written all non-terminal symbols here, which are basically a part of your go-to function. So this is how the table is being generated. This is how the table is being generated. टेबल बनाया, टेम्पलेट बनाई है हम लोग. ये SLR पार्सिंग टेबल फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल का बना रहे हैं. आपको जो एग्जाम्पल दिया गया है उस एग्जाम्पल का आपको बनाना है. क्लियर? बनाया टेम्पलेट? Now how to fill up the entries of this particular table. Now how to fill up these entries of this particular table is, in the very first, when we have started dealing with an SLR parser, there was one question that was being given to you. आपको ये question दिया गया था कि this is the production of the given grammar, this is a string that is being given to you, and this was the the LR parsing table which was being given to you. So this is what the table was. It consists of state, action, and go to. We are going to make a similar table like this. We'll see how to fill up the entries of this particular table. So in the first example which we have solved in the class, the table was given to you. Please bear in mind the different types of problems which we are solving. In the first LR parsing, the grammar is given to you, the string is given to you, and the table is given to you. You were only supposed to parse the given string. Now we are doing with the simple LR algorithm or the construction of simple LR. The steps for simple LR is, you require an argumented grammar, you require an LR0 item set, you require a first and follow, and then you will require a parse table. Now we have completed the given steps. We have argumented the given grammar. We have argumented the given grammar. We have constructed an LR0 item set. We have written down the first and follow. Now we are building up the table. Now action part के elements are your terminal symbol along with a dollar, and go to part has a non-terminal symbol. Now how the states have supposed to be written. Diagram में आइए, LR0 item set का diagram देखिए, और उस diagram में आपको मुझे बताना है कि उस पर्टिकुलर डायग्राम में हाईएस्ट वैल्यू, हाईएस्ट सेट कितना जनरेट हुआ है. आई का हाईएस्ट वैल्यू क्या है? 11. आई का हाईएस्ट, आपने कितने आइटम सेट जनरेट किए हैं? I11. So if I11 are the item set generated, your states will be starting from 0 to 11. So your state will be starting from, जितने आइटम सेट जनरेट करोगे उतने स्टेट्स आपको लिखने पड़ेंगे. Now I will be doing for the first initial 5 steps, 5 state, and then you will tell me what will be the remaining one. I'll tell you and teach you how to do it. So हम पहले पाथ स्टेट का I will show you how to calculate. बट आप अभी जब ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं आपको स्टेट में कितने वैल्यूज लिखने हैं? 0 to 11. 0 to 11 क्यों लिखा है? क्योंकि आपका पूरे आइटम सेट्स आपने 11 जनरेट किए हैं. सो स्टेट करस्पॉन्ड टू, यू कैन राइट इट डाउन ऑल्सो, total LR0 item set. So you can also write it down. If you tend to forget, you can write it down. State correspond to the total LR0 item set. For each example, there are different types of different number of LR0 item sets generated. Is the structure of the table clear to everybody? Is the structure clear? Shall we start filling up the entries into the table? Shall we start filling up the entries? Okay. Now again, ये पूरे एंट्रीज आपके LR0 आइटम सेट से ही भरने हैं. इसके लिए टाइम एंड अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू, प्लीज ड्रॉ द करेक्ट डायग्राम. यू विल बी एबल टू ड्रॉ द करेक्ट डायग्राम ओनली अनलेस until you solve many example. नहीं तो डायग्राम टेबल समझने के बाद भी आप एंट्रीज गलत जाएंगे अगर डायग्राम गलत है. Now look at your I0 set. Everybody your I0 set. Everybody look at your I0 set. What you are supposed to look at from each of the set is, you are supposed to look at what are the outgoing arcs which are coming from I0 set. Tell me what are the outgoing arcs which are coming from an I0 set.
5.
Which are those? ID, it can be in any order. I'll just read out, just see. E, T, F, ID and open bracket. I0 item set से आपके 5 outgoing arcs है. E, T, F, ID और open bracket. Is that visible to everybody? This diagram is there with you. Yes. Now how to fill up an entry? Come down to the state. We are at 0 state. We are at 0 state with an E element. Which state we are going to? With an E, which state we are going to?
I1.
I1. So E किधर है? Go to part में. We are at state 0. 0 with an A, we are going to state number 1. Instead of writing I am just directly writing 1. So it is with 0 with an E is 1. Now can you tell me what will be the entry for T and F? Can you tell me what will be the entry for
2,
T
3.
and F? What will be the value of T?
2.
2. Value of T is 2. Correct. And what is the value of F?
3.
3. So value of E, T and F are 1, 2, 3. Look at the diagram. मैं खुद से कुछ नहीं बता रही हूँ. Diagram में जो हमने कल draw किया, I am reading the diagram. With an E, we are going to step number 1. With an T, we are going to item set number 2. And with an 3, we are going to items. Sorry, with an F, we are going to item set number 3. Is that clear? Is that clear? हाँ. अब बचे आपके 2 एरोज है, आईडी और ओपन ब्रैकेट. जैसे ही आप आईडी और ओपन ब्रैकेट में आते हो, आपको एक्शन पार्ट में लिखना है. ये आपका गो टू पार्ट था, इसके लिए आप डायरेक्टली स्टेट लिख सकते थे. अब आपको एक्शन पार्ट में लिखना है. तो एक्शन पार्ट में, एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू, देयर कैन बी ओनली 4 टाइप्स ऑफ ऑपरेशन कैन बी परफॉर्म्ड इन एन एक्शन पार्ट. शिफ्ट, reduce, except or error. Out of that, no other things can be performed. Now, I also have told you yesterday, with a shift, you are supposed to associate a number which will be nothing but from the state value, and for a reduce, the number associated is the number of the production. Now, look at an ID. Look at an ID. Come down to the diagram. I0 with an ID goes to which state? I0 with an ID goes to which state?
I5.
I5. So from I0 with an ID, we are shifting to state number 5. Hence, it is written as S, and the value associated with an S is 5. Please write down 5 as an subscript. 5 is an subscript. It is not S5, it is S subscript 5. So it is S subscript 5. So the value is a shift operation that is being performed on the table, and the value with an 0 with an ID is S5. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now tell me what will be 0 with an open bracket. Zero with an open bracket. Look at the diagram. Diagram is in front of you. S4. So 0 with an open bracket is value S4. Correct. This is how you are supposed to read the diagram and fill up the entries. 0 with an open bracket is S4. 0 with an open bracket is S4. समझ में आया?
Yeah.
हाँ, तो I0 आपने पूरा कंप्लीट कर दिया है. S5 ओपन ब्रैकेट S4 1 2 and 3. I0 item set is now processed. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
हाँ, नाउ कम डाउन टू आइटम सेट 1. अभी आपको नंबर से हिसाब से जाना है. आइटम सेट नंबर 1. अब जब जीरो प्रोसेस करते हो तो जीरो स्टेट प्रोसेस करने के लिए आपको ज्यादा तकलीफ नहीं है क्योंकि डायरेक्ट एंट्रीज है. लेकिन जैसे जैसे आप डायग्राम में आगे बढ़ते हो, यू seen in your LR0 item set, we are processing the production. So when you are processing a production, a reduce operation will be generated. So bear in mind, whenever you are writing state 0, there is not much things to be done or there is no much calculation. But as you move down the levels of the diagram, you are supposed to be very alert in looking at what will be the shift operation and what will be the reduce operation. Now, how to identify that? We have done with a zero, with very less effort. Now we will see what will be do with state number 1. अब जैसे ही आप स्टेट नंबर 1 पे पहुंचते हो, आपको स्टेट नंबर 1 में दो चीजें देखनी है. इसके बाद जैसे ही आप स्टेट नंबर 1 से स्टेट नंबर 11 तक जाओगे, आपको दो चीजें देखनी है. पहला, जैसे आप I0 में सिर्फ आउटगोइंग आर्क्स देख रहे थे, आपको स्टेट नंबर 1 से लेके स्टेट नंबर 11 तक दो चीजें देखनी है. एक तो आउटगोइंग आर्क देखना है और उस I1 सेट के अंदर जो प्रोडक्शंस दिए गए हैं वो प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस्ड हुए हैं या नहीं. आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग, after state number 0, the remaining states, you are supposed to do two things. First, you are supposed to look at the outgoing arc, and second, you are supposed to see whether an element is processed in that, whether a production is processed in that particular set or not. I'll show you how to do that. Look at state number 1. There are two production. पहले आपको production check करना है. There are two production into this. उसके बाद outgoing arc कितने हैं? कितने आउटगोइंग आर्क है? कितना आउटगोइंग आर्क है? एक ही है. करेक्ट. कहाँ को किसके ऊपर है वो आउटगोइंग आर्क? क्या कैरी कर रहा है? सिंबल प्लस. और वो कहाँ जा रहा है? I6 में. तो आप मुझे बोलिए स्टेट 1 में एंट्री प्लस के लिए क्या होगा? S6. Very good. The entry with plus is S6. The entry with plus is S6. The entry with plus is S6. Is that clear? Now, after looking at the outgoing arc, the second thing which I have told you are supposed to look is the components of I1 or the values of I1. The values of I1 are E dash goes to E dot dollar and E goes to E dot plus T. अब ये दोनों प्रोडक्शन आपको देखना है. आपका सेकेंड प्रोडक्शन देखिए, E goes to E dot plus T. ये प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हुआ है क्या? ये प्रोसेस कब होगा? जब डॉट टी के यहाँ पे आएगा. तो प्रोडक्शन नंबर 2 प्रोसेस हुआ है क्या? नो. अब प्रोडक्शन नंबर 1 देखिए. प्रोडक्शन नंबर 1 इज ई डैश गोज टू ई डॉट डॉलर. अगर ये डॉलर हमने नहीं डाला होता तो क्या ये प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हुआ होता?
नो.
अगर डॉलर नहीं होता तो इट इज ई डैश गोज टू ई डॉट हो गया ना. आर यू गेटिंग इट?
Yes, ma'am.
सी, आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग. आपका प्रोडक्शन अगर ई डैश गोज टू ई होता तो अगर आपने उसको प्रोसेस किया तो वो क्या बनेगा? ई डैश गोज टू, सॉरी, ई डैश गोज टू ई डॉट. ये इधर डॉट है ना. तो डॉलर इज समथिंग विच आई हैव इंट्रोड्यूस हियर. दिस इज डॉलर विच आई हैव इंट्रोड्यूस हियर.
Screen is not visible. Slide not visible.
Huh?
Screen not visible.
Screen is not visible. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just load the screen once again. Is it visible now?
Yeah.
हाँ. So coming down to the diagram, look at your item set I1. So this is what I was explaining. आपने ई डैश डॉट ई डॉलर लिखा था, अगर इसको प्रोसेस करेंगे, अगर डॉलर नहीं होगा तो ये एलिमेंट ऐसा प्रोसेस होगा. This element will be processed like this. Do you agree? If dollar is not considered, do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
That means this production is processed. Now look at the diagram. Come down to this diagram. We have inserted this particular dollar. Therefore, if you look at this particular entry, this entry E dash goes to E dot by default. Many a times, one with an dollar. ये जो एंट्री है, ये जो जैसे ही हम लोग ये जो आर्ग्यूमेंट ग्रामर का प्रोडक्शन है ना, ये ई डैश आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर का प्रोडक्शन है. ये आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर का प्रोडक्शन हमेशा $1 में उसका वैल्यू क्या होगा? $1 will be always an accept value for that particular production. $1 will be always an accept value. ये किसका है? ये प्रोडक्शन का है, क्योंकि ये प्रोडक्शन ई डैश गोज टू ई डॉट डॉलर इज कंसिडर एज टू बी अ प्रोसेस्ड एलिमेंट. Therefore, one with an dollar, I am writing it as except. That is by default written. आप कहीं पर भी आर्ग्यूमेंट ग्रामर करोगे, come down to this particular example, यहाँ f dash goes to f dot है, तो आप 1 के डॉलर में ये टेबल जब आप इसका बनाओगे तो अगेन 1 के डॉलर में आप एक्सेप्ट लिखोगे. दैट इज बाय डिफॉल्ट एन एंट्री. Either you write down the entire word except, or you can write down the word a. Anything is valid. Is that clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now item number 1 is processed. We have to move down to item set number 2. Come down to item set number 2. आइटम सेट नंबर 2 में पहले आपको ये बताना है कि आइटम सेट नंबर 2 कहां जा रहा है. कितने आउटगोइंग आर्क्स है?
1.
हाँ, एक ही है. कहां पर जा रहा है? स्टार. और वैल्यू क्या है? कौन से आइटम सेट पे जा रहा है? S7. So therefore, very good. It will come S7. So 2 with a star is S7. पहले आपको आउटगोइंग आर्क लिखना है. उसके बाद मैंने आपको बोला जैसे ही I0 कंप्लीट हो गया, आपको आइटम सेट भी देखना है और आपको प्रोडक्शंस भी देखने हैं. अब आइटम सेट नंबर 2 में आ जाइए. प्रोडक्शंस क्या है आइटम सेट नंबर 2 के?
E goes to T dot.
Is there anything further there?
E goes to T dot star F.
E goes to T dot star F. Correct? There are 2 production into that item set. Correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
अब आपने आउटगोइंग आर्क स्टार का शिफ्ट लिखा S7. बराबर ना? वो किस प्रोडक्शन के लिए लिखा आपने? दोनों में से T goes to T dot into F के लिए लिखा. उसमें ऊपर एक प्रोडक्शन है E goes to T dot. वो प्रोडक्शन आपका प्रोसेस हो चुका है क्योंकि T के बाद डॉट आ चुका है. वो पूरा का पूरा प्रोडक्शन E goes to T dot प्रोसेस हो चुका है. Yes, अगर वो प्रोसेस हो चुका है तो then you are supposed to invoke a reduce function whenever a production is completed into an I0 set. Whenever a production is completed, I'll write down here, whenever a production is completed into a given I0 set. So whenever a production is processed in an item set, you can write down an item set. In an item set, invoke reduce function. So whenever an item set is processed, you are supposed to, whenever a production is processed in an item set, invoke reduce function. समझ में आया? अब रेड्यूस फंक्शन इन्वोक कैसे करना है, कौन सा प्रोडक्शन कंप्लीट हुआ है, ई गोज टू टी डॉट, आपको आइटम सेट नंबर 2 में देखना है. आई एम नॉट रीडिंग एनीथिंग न्यू, दिस वी हैव डन यस्टरडे इन द क्लास. आई एम जस्ट रीडिंग द सेम डायग्राम. आपको वो डायग्राम बुक में देखना है और whatever I am saying just match it to it. आपका आइटम सेट में 2 एलिमेंट थे, दो P goes to T dot और सेकेंड एलिमेंट था P goes to T dot star F. ये 2 एलिमेंट है आपके आइटम सेट नंबर 2 में. अगर ये 2 एलिमेंट सेट है तो आपने पहले आउटगोइंग आर्क चेक किया. पहला आउटगोइंग आर्क जो आपको मिला वो है स्टार का. सो ये जो सेकंड प्रोडक्शन है उसका वो आउटगोइंग आर्क है स्टार. अब ये ऊपर का जो प्रोडक्शन है, ये प्रोडक्शन आपका प्रोसेस हो चुका है क्योंकि डॉट एंड में आ चुका है. प्रोसेस का मतलब मैंने आपको सिखाया था, डॉट प्रोडक्ट में यू स्टार्ट विद द बिगिनिंग विद द डॉट एंड द एंड शुड बी, स्ट्रिंग शुड बी प्रोसेस एंड द डॉट शुड कम at the end. This is a production which is considered as to be a process. In that case, you are supposed to invoke a reduce function. You are supposed to invoke a reduce function. So how to invoke a reduce function? आपको पहले आपके प्रोडक्शन में जाना है और स्टेप नंबर 1 में जाइए और ये प्रोडक्शन को नंबर कीजिए. आपको आर्ग्यूमेंटेड प्रोडक्शन को नंबर नहीं देना है, आपको सिर्फ ओरिजिनल प्रोडक्शंस को नंबर देना है. आप आपके स्टेप नंबर 1 में जाइए, आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर को नंबर मत दीजिए प्रोडक्शन को, बाकी के सारे प्रोडक्शन को आप नंबर दीजिए. सो देयर इज नंबर रिक्वायर्ड बिकॉज रेड्यूस आल्सो हैज अ नंबर and that number is equal to the number of the production. Go to step 1 where you are written, give numbers to the productions. Do not give number to an argumented grammar. Come back here. We are here at this particular location. We are supposed to invoke a reduce function for this particular thing. Now how to invoke a reduce function? The reduce function is invoked. आपको follow of e के एलिमेंट्स देखने हैं. follow of e, इसके लिए मैंने आपको बोला था follow कैलकुलेट करो. चलो follow of e का एलिमेंट्स बताइए.
dollar plus and
dollar plus and
close bracket.
क्लोज ब्रैकेट. करेक्ट. आपको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का फॉलो लेना है. यू आर सपोज टू टेक फॉलो ऑफ LHS. यू आर सपोज टू टेक फॉलो ऑफ LHS. इन आवर केस द फॉलो ऑफ LHS is that is nothing but an E. Therefore I have taken E का follow. LHS is E, therefore E का follow. डॉलर प्लस एंड क्लोज ब्रैकेट. टेबल में आना है प्लस डॉलर और क्लोज ब्रैकेट में आपको एंट्री लिखना है. अब ये प्रोडक्शन जो प्रोसेस हुआ है वो प्रोडक्शन का नाम, प्रोडक्शन क्या है, E goes to T डॉट. ये प्रोडक्शन का नंबर देखना है. क्या नंबर दिया ये प्रोडक्शन को आपने? 2. सो आपके टेबल में डॉलर को हो जाएगा R2. डॉलर विल बिकम R2. The dollar will become as R2. This will become R2. Dollar will become R2. Close bracket will become R2. Close bracket will become R2. And plus will become R2. And plus R2. Is that clear to everybody? सबस्क्रिप्ट में लिखना है आपको R2. समझ में आया? Is the entry clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Followed how to invoke reduce function. So स्टेट नंबर 0 तक आप टेबल एंट्री करते हो, आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जैसे आप स्टेट 1 और 2 स्टार्ट करते हो, आपको पहले आउटगोइंग आर्क देखने हैं और फिर उस पर्टिकुलर सेट में उस पर्टिकुलर आइटम प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हुआ है या नहीं वो देखना है. रिमेंबर 2 आपको सबस्क्रिप्ट में लिखना है. सिंस इट इज नॉट कमिंग हियर, आई हैव रिटन इट हियर. सो दैट वैल्यू टू बी टेकन इज 2. फंक्शन इनवोक function. followed. I will do for one more state, and then some people are supposed to start filling the table. Come down to state number 3. Come down to the diagram once again. State number 3. State number 3 में कोई भी outgoing arc है?
No.
नहीं, मतलब शिफ्ट फंक्शन आप परफॉर्म नहीं कर सकते ना, तो आप गो टू फंक्शन परफॉर्म कर सकते हो, बराबर।
Yes.
कोई भी आउटगोइंग आर्क नहीं है। आउटगोइंग आर्क सिर्फ दो ही चीजें कर सकता है, या तो शिफ्ट कर सकता है या तो गो टू कर सकता है। शिफ्ट कब करेगा? अगर वो टर्मिनल है तो शिफ्ट करेगा, अगर नॉन टर्मिनल है तो इट विल गो टू। अब आउटगोइंग आर्क नहीं है, सेकेंड रूल आपको क्या अप्लाई करना है? उस पर्टिकुलर आइटम सेट में कोई प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हुआ है या नहीं। आइटम सेट नंबर 3 में no outgoing arc. Is any element process in that item set?
Yes.
Which is that element?
T goes to F dot.
T goes to F dot. Correct? If T goes to F dot, you are supposed to invoke a reduce function. If I invoke a reduce function, I have to take follow of LHS. I have to take a follow of LHS. And therefore I am supposed to take follow of LHS is T. T का follow क्या है बताइए?
Dollar plus close bracket and star.
हाँ, डॉलर प्लस स्टार, डॉलर and I think close bracket ना?
Yes.
Yes. So these are the 4. Come down to that particular thing. You are supposed to make. अभी इस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन का नंबर क्या है? T goes to F का नंबर क्या है? 4. करेक्ट। तो आपको टेबल में आना है। 3 में with an plus it will be R4, with an star it will be R4, with an star it will be R4, with an close bracket it will be R4, with an close bracket it will be R4, and with an dollar it is an R4, and with an dollar it is an R4. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We will do one more state number 4, and then you continue. Come down to state number 4. Come down to item set I4. I4 में is there any outgoing arcs?
Yes, 5.
How many are there?
5.
5. Now पहले हम नॉन टर्मिनल का देखेंगे, वो सिंपल है। 4 with an E goes to 4 with an E.
I8.
8.
Shifted.
Okay. With an T. 4 with an T.
I2.
2. So 2 at the go to. And 4 with an F. 4 का मतलब
I3.
I4. 4 with an F. I3. So 8 2 3. Go to में 8 3 2 आ गया। अब आपके और भी आर्क से ID है, तो 4 with an ID will be
I5.
state I5. So it will be S5. Again 4 with an open bracket, it goes to which state?
S4.
S4. So this will become S4 with an open bracket, it goes to S4. समझ में आया? अब ये सारे आउटगोइंग आर्क्स आपने चेक। अब I4 में देखिए कोई एलिमेंट प्रोसेस हुआ है क्या? I4 में कोई एलिमेंट प्रोसेस हुआ है क्या I4 में?
No.
नहीं ना?
No.
No.
हाँ, तो रेड्यूस फंक्शन आपको लिखना नहीं है, क्योंकि कोई भी एलिमेंट उसमें प्रोसेस नहीं हुआ है। Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. Now come to I5. I am doing I5. Come to I5. Is there any outgoing arc from an I5 set? Is there any outgoing arc?
No.
No. That means you cannot perform a shift function. You cannot perform a go to function. Now, if you cannot perform a shift function and go to function, the third thing you are आइटम सेट में कोई प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस हुआ या नहीं हुआ है क्या? कोई प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस?
Yes.
Yes. N goes to I2.
प्रोडक्शन क्या है? F goes to ID dot. F goes to ID dot. So you are supposed to have a reduce function. The reduce function is basically you are supposed to write down follow of LHS. Follow of LHS is nothing but F. What is the follow of F?
Dollar
Star
plus
plus
Same as your follow of T.
yes.
बराबर ना? यही है ना?
yes.
हाँ. F goes to ID का प्रोडक्शन नंबर क्या है? F goes to ID का प्रोडक्शन नंबर क्या है?
5.
6.
6. Please read the number properly.
5.
No, it's 6.
It is 6. It is the last production. F goes to ID is the last production. It is 6. I've told you to number it from here. So it is the last production. So it is 6, which is right. So this number is 6. So we have to come here to the original table and ये जो values यहाँ पे लिखे हैं ये same values आपको यहाँ पे लिखने हैं. So ये copy होगा यहाँ पर. I'll put it down here. Instead of 4, I will take it as number 6. Instead of 4, the number now becomes as 6. Is that clear? Is state number 5 clear, everybody?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now, quickly, you have 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes. You are supposed to complete from state number 6 to state number 11. You have exactly have 5 minutes because we have to do LR1 today. So exactly in 5 minutes, आपको बाकी के 5 रो भरने हैं फटाफट. I have already given you 6 rows. 0 to 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 और 11 आपके पास आइटम सेट्स है. आइटम सेट्स देखिए और क्विकली टेबल कंप्लीट कीजिए. Then I shall read out the table. 5 minutes with you. Another 2 minutes we will discuss this. कि ज़्यादा entries नहीं है. I have filled up most of the entries for you. Quickly, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11. Done? Okay. I'll start reading out. Just check whether you are getting the same elements or not. State number 6. State number 6 with an ID is S5, with an open bracket is S4, with an T it is 9, and with an F it is 3. I again repeat. State number 6 with an ID is S5, with an open bracket is S4, with an T is 9, and with an F it is 3. Coming down to state number 7. State number 7 with an ID is S5, with an open bracket is S4, and with an F it is 10. Again repeat. State number 7 with an ID is S5, with an open bracket is S4, with an F it is 10. Coming down to state number 8. State number 8 with an plus is S6, and with an close bracket is S11. I again repeat. State number 8 with a plus is S6, with an close bracket is S11. Is state 6, 7 and 8 clear? मिला सबको elements 6, 7, 8 का?
Yeah.
हाँ. Now I will be reading for the remaining 3 states, 9, 10 and 11. State number 9 with an plus is R1, with a star is S7, with an close bracket is R1, with a dollar is R1. State number 9 plus R1, star S7, close bracket R1, dollar R1. State number 10. State number 10 with plus, star, close bracket and dollar. I again repeat. State number 10 with a plus, star, close bracket and dollar, R3. All elements are R3. The last state, state number 11, again elements plus, star, close bracket and dollar, plus, star, close bracket and dollar. The element value or the actual value is R5 for all this element, plus, star, close bracket and dollar. That is state number 11. Is 9, 10, 11 clear to everybody? सबको मिला ये वैल्यू? मिला कि नहीं मिला? अगर नहीं मिला है तो कल डायग्राम जो बनाया है वो किधर ना किधर आपने गलती से बनाया है, लेकिन ये वैल्यूज आपको मिलने चाहिए. इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीबडी? I will highlight that table on the screen with the entries. You can again check from 6 to 11. These are the entries from 6 to 11. You can see on the screen 6 to 11. I have filled up those entries. These are the entries for 6 to 11. Is that clear?
Yes,
Shall we go ahead? मिला entries सबको? So what we will do is the SLR parsing table construction clear to you? So this is how SLR parsing table is constructed. So this is how your step 4 of the algorithm, step 4 of construction of an SLR algorithm. This is step number 4. अब स्टेप नंबर 5 क्या है कि अगर आपको स्ट्रिंग दिया है वो स्ट्रिंग को पार्स करना है. अभी ये टेबल आपके पास है और सबसे पहले मैंने आपको एग्जांपल बताया था एलआर पार्सिंग का. तो ये टेबल आपके पास है और आपके पास प्रोडक्शन है और अगर स्ट्रिंग दिया है तो आपको पता है कि वो स्ट्रिंग कैसे पार्स करना है. यू हैव 3 कॉलम्स, स्टैक, इनपुट एंड एक्शन. वी हैव डन दिस at the beginning, first problems which we have solved under LR. So all parsing remain the same. As I have told you, only change in the LR parser is the algorithm to construct this particular table. So ये जो टेबल हमें उस तरीके से कैलकुलेट किया है ये SLR1 का एल्गोरिदम से कैलकुलेट किया है. SLR1 एल्गोरिदम क्या बोलता है? SLR1 algorithm states that you require to argument the given grammar. You are supposed to construct an LR0 item set. and then you are supposed to construct first and follow function, and then you are supposed to construct SLR parsing table. So this is how SLR algorithm works. Is that clear? Is that clear to everybody? Shall we go with them? Now, what you are supposed to do is, ये जो homework दिया हुआ था ना आपको, ये जो item sets generate किए हैं, वो item sets का आपको SLR parsing table बनाना है. ये solution का आपको SLR parsing table बनाना है, इसका भी parsing table बनाना है. ये दोनों example आप solve करने के लिए, I think only, I don't know why boys are solving, only girls are only solving the examples. I don't know, boys are very smart, they know everything. Very good. So please start solving it. ये डायग्राम का आपको SLR parsing table बनाना है, ये डायग्राम का SLR parsing table बनाना है, and please write down these 2 new examples. ये 2 नए एग्जाम्पल आपको लिखना है, इसका आपको सब कुछ बनाना है, एग्जाम्पल का SLR parsing table तक ड्रॉ करना है. So take down these 2 examples, the new 2 examples. Please solve. I'm again and again repeating the same thing. Now don't put dot ahead of S. This is, I'm just giving number to the production. This is production number 4. The production number 4 is S goes to only a single dot. These are the 2 production which you are supposed to solve. ये दोनों प्रोडक्शन का आपको आर्ग्यूमेंट करना है, ग्रामर को LR0 आइटम सेट कंस्ट्रक्ट करने हैं, फर्स्ट फॉलो फंक्शन कंस्ट्रक्ट करना है और SLR पार्सिंग टेबल बनाना है. सो यू आर सपोज्ड टू कंस्ट्रक्ट एन construct a SLR parsing, SLR1 parsing table, SLR1 parsing table, SLR1 parsing table. Is that clear? So you have 4 things to do. ये दोनों example का आपको table बनाना है. Those people who have done LR0 item set, those who have yet not solved, please start solving it. So those who have solved these 2 example, make the table of these 2 and generate everything for this particular. Is that clear? We move down to the next one called as LR1 parsing algorithm. Given heading, next heading as LR1 parsing algorithm. Given heading as algorithm, SLR1 parsing algorithm. Given heading as SLR parsing algorithm. Write down the LR1 algorithm. Write down LR1 algorithm contains 2 parts. LR1 algorithm contains 2 parts. First is LR0 item set. LR0 item set. LR0 and the second one is look ahead associated with the item set. Look ahead associated with the item set. First component for the LR1 requires is LR0 item set. LR0 item set and look ahead associated with the item set. Look ahead associated with the item set. Is that clear? Now, next you are supposed to write down LR1 item set. Next heading you are supposed to write down LR1 item set. Write down. The closure for a set of a set. आपको ये जो लिखा है ना स्लाइड पे, आपको ये लिखना है. प्लीज ये लिखिए क्योंकि ये जो प्रोडक्शंस है वो आपको यूज करने हैं, तो उसका फोटो मत निकालिए, ये आपको बुक में लिखना है क्योंकि ये वैल्यूज मुझे चाहिए कंप्यूट करने के लिए, रादर आपको लगेंगे कंप्यूट करने के लिए. सो डोंट फोटो इट, प्लीज राइट इट डाउन. यू मे टेक 5 minutes बट प्लीज राइट इट डाउन दिस पॉइंट. This is important. I require this value, I require the B value, I require the A value, I require the beta value also. So please write it down. It will take 5 minutes, but please write down this slide. It is A goes to alpha dot B beta comma small t. A goes to alpha dot B beta comma small t. For each production, beta goes to gamma in G. For each token B in first beta T. Add B goes to dot gamma comma B to S. ये चारों चीजें चाहिए मुझे. Rather आपको लगने वाली है, ये चारों चीजों को आपको कंप्यूट करना है. And the last point, you need to continue adding LR1 item set until no more can be added, just like for LR0 closure. Please write it down. Do not take a photo, because I'm not going to repeat कि A के बाद क्या था. A प्रोडक्शन क्या है, B प्रोडक्शन क्या है, वो आपको मुझे बताना है जब हम कंप्यूट करेंगे. Is that clear? I hope everybody must have written. Now, write down. Next point you are write down. Construction of LR1 parser requires. Construction of LR1 parser requires. LR1 parsing algorithm or LR1 parser require first augmented grammar. First is augmented grammar. First is augmented grammar. Second is LR1 item set. Please bear in mind there is a difference. SLR में जो item set generate किए थे वो LR0 item set थे. LR1 में जो item set generate होंगे वो LR1 item set होंगे. So step number 2 is constructing LR1 item set. That is LR0 item set plus look ahead. That is LR0 item set plus look ahead. So we are constructing an LR1 item set. To construct an LR1 item set, you require to have LR0 item plus item set. Step number 3, construct first and follow. Step number 3, construct first and follow. Construct first and follow. And step number 5, construct LR1 parsing table. Construct LR1 parsing table. तो ये सारे चीजें अभी जनरेट करनी है अगर आपको LR1 parsing algorithm implement करना है. Is that clear? Yes. Now, after writing that, take down the first example. This is the first example. Write down construct LR1 parsing table. Write down construct LR1 parsing table for the given grammar. Construct LR1 parsing table for the given grammar. Construct LR1 parsing table for the given grammar. Write down the grammar. S goes to C, C. S goes to C, small c, capital C, C goes to D. Yes. Write down the solution now. Write down the solution. First part क्या है solution का? You are supposed to argument the given grammar. Now, in this case, though S is a start symbol, which is argumented grammar, so I have created a new production here. Everybody knows now how to argument the grammar. So it is S dash goes to S. Bear in mind, I have not written a dollar, nothing here. So please, all these rules you are supposed to remember when you are doing SLR and when you are doing an LR1. तो आपको ये ग्रामर को कोई भी ग्रामर दिया है और LR1 पार्सिंग टेबल बोला है, आपको वो ग्रामर को आर्ग्यूमेंट करना है। ये ग्रामर यहाँ पे आर्ग्यूमेंट किया है और बाकी के प्रोडक्शंस वैसे के वैसे लिखे हैं। आई हैव नॉट एडेड एनीथिंग अहेड, आई हैव नॉट एडेड एनीथिंग न्यू टू इट. So this is what the step 1 of the solution. You are argumenting the given grammar. So please write down argumenting the given drug is being generated. This is what is being generated. Write down step 2. Now this is a most important step. Write down step 2, construction of LR1 item set. Construction of LR1 item set. I will start constructing for you people. आपको मैं 2-3 एग्जाम्पल कंस्ट्रक्ट करके बताऊंगी एंड देन यू विल बी स्टार्ट कंस्ट्रक्टिंग ऑन योर ओन. दो आई हैव कंस्ट्रक्टेड हियर, आई अगेन शो you how to construct. Now please be watch it very carefully. There are additional steps क्योंकि LR1 आइटम सेट जनरेट करने के लिए आपको LR0 आइटम सेट भी जनरेट करने हैं और आपको लुक अहेड भी जनरेट करने हैं. तो दो चीजें आपको क्लब करने हैं. अब आपको कैसे जनरेट करना है? आपका पहला प्रोडक्शन है, प्लीज लिखिए मत, आई विल टेल यू हाउ व्हेन टू राइट. So you are supposed to take your first production and you are supposed to put that first production here, and what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to start comparing this production. Now this was the rule which you people have already written, so I have written that particular rule. What I'm supposed to do when I'm constructing an LR1 item set, I'm constructing an LR1 item set. LR1
But not visible.
Huh?
Not visible. Side is not visible.
Not visible. 1 minute. Is the slide visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are constructing LR1 item set. As I have told you earlier, constructing LR1 item set, there are two things which are being required. Please check it very carefully. You require an LR0 item set. You require an LR0 item set, plus you require a look ahead value. You require a look ahead value. Now how to do that? To do that particular thing, the first thing we are supposed to do is we start with the first production. LR0 है ना, LR0 item set है. तो LR0 item set हम कैसे लिखते थे? S dash goes to dot S. बराबर. आप LR0 को में सबका I0 प्रोडक्शन को I0 को क्या किया है? यहाँ पर भी आपको डॉटी प्रोडक्ट यूज डॉट थ्योरी यूज करना है. So I have written S dash goes to, this is my first production. So I am taking this first production, I am writing there as S dash goes to dot S. Yes, S dash goes to dot S. Now the value to be done here is, instead of putting that dollar here, I am putting a dollar ahead of this. So I am writing here as comma dollar. Bear in mind your production number 1 has to be written in this way. This is the general rule. आपको जनरल रूल ये है कि आपको ये प्रोडक्शन ऐसे रिप्रेजेंट करना है और इस प्रोडक्शन को आपको नंबर देना है एज प्रोडक्शन नंबर 1. ये प्रोडक्शन को आपको नंबर देना है प्रोडक्शन नंबर 1. So write down step number 2, constructing LR1 item set. You will be taking the first production of the argumented grammar and you are rewriting that particular production in this form which is being shown on the screen. आपको कोई भी एग्जाम्पल हो, आपका आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर इस फॉर्म में आपको लिखना है. आपका आर्ग्यूमेंटेड ग्रामर इस फॉर्म में लिखना है. समझ में आया? दिस इज हाउ यू आर सपोज टू रिप्रेजेंट. नाउ द सेकेंड स्टेप. Now second step to do this is look at the definition I have given you to compare an LR1 item set. The definition is saying that for each item set A in of this S. So what you are supposed to start doing is, you are supposed to start. Now don't write, I will explain you and then you write. Now, the first is you are supposed to start comparing this production with A goes to alpha dot B beta comma T. इसके लिए मैंने आपको बोला था वो स्टेटमेंट लिखिए. ये प्रोडक्शन लिखने के बाद आपको कंपेयर करना है A goes to alpha dot B beta comma B. Now, if I start comparing this production, I get, now tell me, what is the value of A? A is equal to, A का value
S
क्या है?
dash.
S dash, correct. What is the value of alpha? What is the value of alpha? अल्फा का वैल्यू क्या है? अल्फा है क्या उधर?
No.
नहीं है. तो अल्फा नल है.
Yes.
So can I say alpha is null? So I have taken the value of alpha as null. बराबर, अल्फा का वैल्यू नल है. अब मुझे बताइए बी का वैल्यू क्या है? बी
S.
एस. बी का वैल्यू एस है. मैं आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग, आई एम जस्ट मैपिंग दिस टू दिस. ए के जगह पे एस डैश है. फिर आपका वेरी लिटरल मीनिंग में एस ए के एस डैश है, ये एरो है, ये यहाँ पे एरो है. अब डॉट के पहले अल्फा चाहिए. डॉट के पहले अल्फा यहाँ पे नहीं है, इसके लिए वो नल है. डॉट के बाद का जो वैल्यू है उसको बी है, तो बी इज इक्वल टू एस. नेक्स्ट टेल मी, नेक्स्ट व्हाट इज अ बीटा वैल्यू? बी के बाद
Null.
बीटा है ना, बीटा का वैल्यू नल है. सो अगेन योर बीटा वैल्यू गोes null, b value is s, beta value is null, correct? And what is the value? Instead of t, you can write down here as an a, so that it is easy for you to understand. You write down here as an a. Write down here as an a. Come down to the definition. Come down to the definition also. You can write down in the definition also t के जगह पे a. नहीं लिखा तो भी चलेगा. That will be easy for you. Now, is that comparison clear to everybody? Is the comparison clear to everybody? Comparison